See this? How this clever mechanic secretly places a small speaker inside the car seat and plays fake engine sounds from his mobile phone. The helper rushes over and asks, "Why is this car making so much engine noise? It wasn't making these sounds before." The clever mechanic shows him the hidden speaker inside the seat. The helper immediately says, "Oh, now I get it. You placed a speaker inside and are playing engine sounds from your phone. But what's the point of this?" The clever mechanic replies, "Here's the plan. The owner of this car is a very busy man. I called him earlier and told him that his car was making strange engine noises, but he didn't believe me. So now he's sending one of his men to check whether the car is really making noises or if I'm lying." Just then, a man arrives and asks the mechanic, "Is this the car?" The clever mechanic replies, "Yes, this is the one." The man says, "I'm not the owner of this car. The owner is my friend. He called me and asked me to come to the workshop and check whether the car is actually making noises or if the mechanic is lying." The mechanic says, "All right, check it yourself." As soon as the man sits in the car and starts it, the clever mechanic secretly plays the engine sound from his phone. Hearing the loud sounds, the man says, "Oh no, this car is in terrible condition." He quickly calls his friend and says, "The mechanic is telling the truth. The car really is making noises." His friend replies, "All right, replace whatever needs fixing." The man then asks the mechanic, "How much will it cost to repair the car?" The clever mechanic replies, "We'll only know after opening the car." The man says, "Fine, replace anything that's damaged." The clever mechanic immediately calls his helper and says, "Open the engine." Then, for every part removed from the car, he says, "This will be replaced with a new one." And just like that, they start replacing all kinds of parts. Meanwhile, the clever mechanic asks the man, "Will you be paying the bill?" The man replies, "No, the car owner will pay. I'm just here to supervise." After some time, the helper comes and says, "Boss, all the work on the car is done." The clever mechanic replies, "Good, clean the car too." Just then the man says, "Look, the owner of the car has arrived." The man tells his friend, "Your car is fully repaired now." The car owner asks, "How much is the bill?" The clever mechanic quickly replies, "Your total bill is 140,000 rupees." The owner says, 140,000 rupees? What exactly needed fixing in this car?" The clever mechanic suddenly changes his tone and says, "Actually, it only needed a 10 rupee rubber part. That's all we replaced." The car owner takes out 10 rupees and says, "Here you go." The mechanic looks confused and asks, "What is this?" The car owner replies, "Because this isn't my car. My car is that other one." And just like that, the clever mechanic and his helper are left completely shocked.